Talk Podcast.
Hi, True Talkers. Welcome to another amazing episode on True Talk. You know, today is not the usual because we have a full house in the building. So, I would allow them introduce themselves from my right to the left. So, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Prince Efizi Obawane.
Okay.
Born against them daddy.
Okay, so what do you do?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
Okay.
I do music, I record, I'm also into business, but the most important thing is this music itself.
I think there's money in music. Okay.
A lot of it,
Okay.
but also very difficult.
So you guys know me now. I'm your girl Ify Daniel, and on to the next we have.
Yeah, I go by the name Nelson Jonathan, probably known as Official Jonah.
Okay, what do you do, please?
Yeah, so I'm a social media manager and I'm also into graphics and motion design.
Okay. There's money everywhere. Should I drop my account number? Okay, so on my left end is you already know how, but I don't understand. Introduce yourself again for those watching for the first time.
Okay, hi everybody, my name is Ribodana, self-proclaimed feminist. Happy to be here again. Thank you.
What do you do apart from being a feminist?
Sorry. I'm into music too. Thank you very much. I'm an artist. I have my first single coming on the 15th of February.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's nice. That's good. Okay, so there's this question I want to ask, and it's going for everybody here, and it might seem simple rather, but it's a very complicated question. So if given an opportunity in government for like a month, I would not exaggerate, I would have said a day. But a day is not enough for you to do anything. But let's just say, okay, for a month, what would you do? So Jonathan.
Okay, if I'm given an opportunity
Yes,
in
please.
a month, then I would just say I won't start first to change the corruption of it. Because you all know the corruption is from the grassroots. So while growing up, we always have this dream about being this and being that. But we all know the system usually fucked up. So if I'm to be in a government position in 1 month, first thing first, I won't make any promise. I will just, and I won't sit in the office. I will need to go outside and listen to what people are saying, most especially the youths. Because you know the youths are leaders of tomorrow. So whatever we are doing, we need to focus mainly on the youths. Because those people are the ones that will take us high. And I won't say I will stop the corruption. Because even if we give in 1 year, you cannot stop corruption
At all.
in the country
Yes.
in 1 year. So what I will do,
Deep down.
so what I will do, I will observe those corrupt people and I will be bringing them out gradually. Not something I will just escalate once, but I will bring them out gradually. At least with that, I will know what to do. Then, and I will look into the skills of the youths and all that, because we know we have some creative youths in the country. Because currently now, the government doesn't pay attention to them. If you go out now, you will see all those skit makers, content creators, and those that normally do stuff. Like there is one guy, I think Very Dark Man is a person that saw the guy. The guy, I think, is around something 15 or 16 years or so. This guy can make plane from scratch.
Oh wow.
The guy can make hologram.
Well, I think I saw the video. Yeah, I saw the video. Yes.
But the thing was so touching. The guy keep doing that without gaining any recognition.
Yes.
So someone sent Very Dark Man the picture, and God so kind. Very Dark Man was opportunity to receive a gift from person. I think it was over $50,000.
$50,000. Yes.
So I decided to sponsor
The boy to China or
Yeah,
something.
to
Either
China,
China or Japan.
something like that.
Yeah.
And look that if our governments are putting all this into action,
Yeah.
we Nigeria will have our own person like can do. For instance, I will build our own cars. Our own,
Funny enough, we have Nigerian cars. We have Nigerian cars, but
you know, what's the car? What's it called? You know, something,
innocent,
But
yes.
that car is just irregular.
Buy.
That's the thing.
No, it's not about you.
Wow,
Right.
Nigerian.
We have things that are credible, that can be used. Now the thing is, are we willing to give that company an opportunity
That's
to display
That's what
whatever they've done.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying, because the corruption is too much. Because they believe them at the top, they are above it, so they can do everything within themselves. Even before going at the top, you need to bring those at the
On the
bottom
coming
with
up,
you.
yes.
Because if they're them themselves, they can't vote for themselves. So it's even we that is beneath them that will
Still vote for them, yeah.
them. So all those things. And lastly, this one is deep. I don't know if I can say.
No, don't say it. It's a free, that's why we're here. It's a free one. If it's something we cannot listen to, we can just probably,
Yeah, we talk if I cannot.
Okay, so just say that's why we're here. So
If I'm opportune,
Yeah.
anybody under the government, like if you are above 45 years, you can't be in the government.
45
Yes, I was okay. Let's just say 45 is too.
is too
It's too
small.
small.
Yes.
It's too small to gather all those.
Experience, yes,
Because even if the system.
Calm down, madam. Calm down. She's already feeling.
So because if you want the country to grow, you need young people in the
Young minds,
mindset in
yeah.
the system. Because the old mindset, all they know is that.
Okay, for example, if your dad is in the government, then you will ask your dad to step out because he's.
As past that age.
yes, I can do it.
Yeah.
If my dad is in the government
Why
and
not?
I know what he's doing is wrong, me, I will always, even before my dad died.
Okay, so sorry.
Hey.
Thank you. So there is this advice I normally give him. Even the place he worked, I spoke to him that you're too old for this job. Though the job is paying well. I think you are too old for this job. This job requires young
Young
blood,
blood, yes.
and all
The
that.
hustle and the rest.
And he now he take that word, met with his HR. He explained, say, this is what my son said.
Yes.
And HR was like, wow, I've been expecting him to say this.
So,
And he gave him compensation and all that, gave him some money. I see how to link in with another company.
Oh.
So he can just stay there and be
relaxing,
Relax
yeah,
and
we
just
enjoying.
say,
That's nice.
So that's the thing, and it's not everybody that have that kind of mindset.
Mindset,
Yes.
yeah.
Accept such.
Acceptance. That's the thing. But in the form of government, it's always different. It's always different because those people going into the politics now, they always have this one thing in mind: to lavish, to steal, to embezzle.
You will not blame them. You will not blame them. The thing is, if you are not wearing the shoe,
You won't.
you don't know where
The
it hurts.
conversation is going right.
Thank you. Because I hear you're saying, okay, we'll get there. So don't worry, Jonathan.
But in
please.
terms of the age,
What
We agree with him.
So
yeah.
what I'm saying in essence is that though they will embezzle for sure,
Okay.
they will embezzle for sure.
Not the. We're talking about yourself now. What you doing? I don't say we. So now,
I made a statement that they normally embezzle money. You say I'm not in their shoes, so I want to.
And then you put yourself in the shoe and understand the fact that okay, I will embezzle, or probably I will do some things, take some money, but I would. What's it called? Show walking.
Yeah.
There should be work. There should be evidence. I should not just say okay, I have.
True Talk Podcast.
Okay, so let's just listen to my guy here. I know he has a lot to say.
Yeah, to be frank, know, I will commend what Jonathan has already said,
Okay.
To be frank, I would prefer to amplify the voices than to silence them. Because you see, this time around, these people, they just use the opportunity every means, just like the very dark man of the thing you said. There's a lot of attack toward his aspect,
Yes.
like the one just pick him up, stuff like that. So these are things that is not supposed to happen. Not using my power because I don't want him to speak what is the truth. We still need to understand that generally this is life. You understand?
Yes.
The same way you have your chances of speaking out freely, I should do the same. So if I'm doing what is wrong and no one can tell me it's wrong, that means I'm on the right side.
Exactly. Yes.
So yes, now that means I'm on the right. Yes, that means I'm on the right side. So definitely, if I'm doing something and people are talking about it, then I should sit back and adjust. So to me, within those periods, I will mainly focus on entertainment itself because I like to promote entertainment, art itself, education, So I will just use that period
to boost it. Because I think we have a lot to do with the entertainment world, though.
Especially this fire that, like, especially these issues between this Wizkid and having issues with this Seun Kuti and stuff like that. These things are way gap out, Those kind of things I come in and just sort it out once and for all, and we know Fela is a legend.
There's no comparison.
Yeah, it's a big legend. So I just step in, kind of like call the both people. So this I just put increase in the entertainment field. And again, my time, embezzle or no embezzle, everybody go chop.
No, everyone go chop. But you don't have to use your head. You see this entertainment thing you just said. Imagine when I Show Speak came to Nigeria, and the only thing we could offer, it's a shame. Alpha, show us what. We have museums this guy could go to.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, you're right.
We have Edo.
Pieces of culture.
I'm not stating. We have places. We have Kwara State. We have Edo State. We have Calabar.
They took him to nightclub.
I swear.
The mistake they made is for him to visit Lagos first. Lagos should be the last place he visit.
No, there's no problem with visiting Lagos. Lagos has a lot of things. When it comes to nightlife, Lagos is the best. Lagos has museum. We have some other, like Nika Art Gallery that he went to. That was good. But they had other places he should have gone to that would speak our culture and heritage.
Such as
we have Kwara.
We have
Calabar. We have
Edo. We all know Lagos for the 90s.
And even
entertainment.
Take him for nightlife. What happened to Fela's Shrine?
Thank you.
That
is what even we're going to look into entertainment. Taking it to Jesus. Oh my God.
I just think not
you have fun in Lagos now. This is not Lagos. You have fun.
Memory.
Now, how many things will they remember Nigeria for? And we now have our skit makers. We now have our interviewers, and they were not even portraying what the questions they were even supposed to ask. They didn't even ask. Do you understand? He went to Ghana, and they showed him shell butter. They gave him some of their beads. They trade beads. No shade though. Ghana that were bigger than. No shade. Don't get me wrong. No shade, but when you look, we're supposed to be like giant of Africa, bruh. These are things we need to look into. Thank you. That's your entertainment line. Oh, let me hear from Favor.
I feel like let's keep in mind that this thing we are talking about is 1 month. That's the question.
Yes, in 1 month.
Realistically speaking, what can somebody achieve in 1 month? We're talking about 30 to 31 days for a country as big as Nigeria.
Now,
where do you look into first?
I think that is the main reason why we have to have your plans. Like you said, you don't have to start looking into corruption because you cannot set corruption in a year. You cannot set corruption in like 5 years or 10 years. So there are things like grassroots. What do you think?
Okay, so if you had asked me this question 5 years ago, I would have said, oh my God, if I had 1 month in the office, I would try to, bring people together, look for the good eggs, try to sideline the bad eggs. I feel like Nigeria has happened to me.
That's happened to everybody
in my life.
Okay.
I'm not even going to lie. I don't badmouth my leaders because I feel like if I'm in their shoes, I might.
Thank you.
If I'm in office for 1 month, I will start to think about the grandchildren I'm going to have. What legacy can I start to build for these people? What connections can I make? Not for the good of the country,
for my family.
I feel like I can use like 2 or 2.5 weeks to settle my future.
First.
There's really one that I'm like, okay, what can I do? So I will this is just me being honest. I really don't have, I can't even badmouth the leaders because our leaders are a reflection of us.
Of we, yes.
So 2.5 weeks, my personal feature, and then the remaining 1.5 weeks,
Emphasis on your
try to empower the masses. I feel like you can't start to fight corruption. You already said it. That's a very big tree. You can't start to cut. So I will look into more of the masses. Like you said, there are a lot of people that have talent. A lot of people that just need the right push. So why would I buy a car worth 200 million naira when that 200 million naira can help me empower over 200 keke riders or about 500 women that can sew? Empower them with sewing machines.
Okay.
So I might not be able to create a good thing for the country in that 1 month, but I will be sure to provide food constantly for certain people by giving them what? Empowering them.
them,
Things
yeah.
they can use to feed themselves and their families.
I think
certain people,
you
please
said
your
yeah,
family.
oh,
Please your family.
yeah.
No, certain people.
If you're saying family, if you're saying family, did you say
No, like miss your family.
No, not family. Like people
that my
people
hand can
reach out
Actually,
to.
I know that even if after my 1 month of leadership, even if the
can
country
still-
is still hard, in my mind, those people are still feeding from what I empower.
100 naira, 200 naira, 1,000 naira.
Exactly.
Would go in.
100 naira.
We can't lie and say
200 naira. How many people? 200 naira.
Some
100
people,
naira.
some people in a thing,
yeah.
their wholesale can be 100 naira.
It's not possible.
It is.
Current Nigeria.
How are they gonna
It
eat?
It is. Oh,
It is.
How are they gonna eat?
Even the lowest person that, okay, let me just say,
they suffer.
now you cannot even think of the food you want to buy now, biscuits now, the lowest or the cheapest is 15 naira.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You cannot say, okay, madam, give me 15 naira biscuits, give me pure water, one. You don't solve hunger, that means. So you now imagine just one person buys biscuit of 15 naira and pure water for the whole day. So you're not seeing the fact that it's 100 naira for one person. You now imagine somebody now selling food. You know, food is the most lucrative business in the country.
Yeah.
Everybody must eat.
Yeah, currently.
Sweet or no sweet, they will eat it. But now, if we say we want to now empower people, giving them keke,
Yeah.
but the road will be too flooded. Giving them grinding machines. Because everything that has advantage has disadvantage.
Of course.
Yes. So, like we say, everybody has what they want to do for their country in a year or in a month. Now, I read something yesterday. I was not supposed to say this, but I read something yesterday. So a guy said he wanted to withdraw from the ATM. He wanted to withdraw like 10,000 naira. So he went to the ATM, looked around. There was no queue, but he found some guys doing their normal daily activities, engaging in some, I don't just want to state it. So he looked briefly, I was like, let me quickly withdraw and go. He doesn't want somebody to like probably rob him or, beg. So he finished withdrawing. Then a woman brought an ATM. Not really an elderly person, but at least she should be in her late 60s. She's like, my son, help me withdraw. She now gave the guy the ATM. At first, the guy said, make this woman don't come beg me money. I don't have money. So, but when she now said, please help me withdraw, the man collected the ATM and put. I said, Mama, how much you want? She said, let me withdraw 10K. Put account number, PIN. Insufficient balance. He looked at the woman. Okay, my son, let me check 5K. He put the PIN again. Insufficient balance. It's okay, my son. Even if you said that 1K, the money is supposed to run for that account.
Yeah.
He put insufficient balance. Do you know what the woman said? You don't see some money no do my account.
Hey.
New scheme.
She's like, my son, you don't see some money no do my account. Help me. My children never chop since yesterday. The guy was like,
Very creative.
He looked around and he was still with the ATM card. So this woman knelt down begging. So do you know that? Funny enough, people from the outside would not even know what was happening.
Going on?
So he was like, if these people look at him and sees that this woman is begging, to look like he's trying to rob her or something, and he still has her ATM card with him. So he now brought that 1K and gave the woman. She was not like, bro, this 1K I'm not going to read. He now brought out, he had added extra 1,000, that's 2,000 naira. She was still kneeling down. I was like, bros, now, upon all the money where you owe, you want to give it 2K. Still kneeling down, though. The guy said, okay, let me help you up. Immediately he was trying to help her. You jacked it. Immediately he locked his car. She was not screaming, Ole.
God.
Now I had a mixed feeling. I wanted to laugh, but at the same time, I had reason. I'm like, if I'm in this person's shoes, will I even be able to run? Because now anyone that comes, the one who know that I'm even trying to help. They will now beat me up. I think I was ahead. So, but I'm like, I said, get married though.
Nigeria is scary.
So do you not want to? You see this? Where do you not want to start from?
Here you see what I said for 2.5 weeks. My picture. Because Nigeria is a very funny place. Very funny people. I feel like the people in the world with the most sense of entitlement.
Big time.
The moment you help a Nigerian one time, they consider it their rights for you to continue to help them. The moment you say, I'm not here, so they will say, this person a bad person. All the days of you helping them.
They say 99 good, 1 bad, 100 bad. Yes, they have no somebody will tell me, somebody used to tell me, streets no get memory. I said it's a lie.
They don't get.
I said it's a lie. I counted this person. I said streets get memory. People choose to forget. People choose to forget. Now, we are the persons or people around in the streets. If you forget, you forget. Streets no forget. There's somebody that will still come and tell you, I did when this person did this thing for you. So streets get memory. Now we ourselves, they'll say, I know one reason waiting. Somebody was like, women no sabi appreciate. It's a lie. How many women? Who have you met? Who are the ladies you have been dealing with? You don't tell me now. There was a time on my show I said something about appreciation. It happened to me personally. I had 2 friends that were good. We were all good. There are times that if I say, okay, help me out with so, they would give me without the hair. So there's a time in life that you might not have 10 naira, and there's somebody there that would give you that 10 naira. So the person called me. 2 of them called me like, guy, how far? I need 5K. And that person's like, I need 2K. I'm like, okay, no wahala. I sent the 2 of them the money because at that point in time I had it. So the person I sent 2,000 naira was more appreciative than my friend that I gave 5,000 naira. So the person was like, how far? I don't see the money. Oh, thank you so much. You don't even know what you've done for me. And they were like, thank you, Sim.
You see what I mean?
Thank you, Sim. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like,
somebody will say they will just put that saying.
I gave somebody, yes, I gave somebody 2K. And the person is like, I'm so happy, thank you. You don't know what you've done for me. And I also gave another of my friend 5K. I just tell you, thank you, Sim. I'm like, you know what this money keep in my pocket? Do you think tomorrow when you come to me and ask me for 10,000, even if I have it, I'll give it to you? Not, of course, I will not. So we are the back or grassroots of this our problem in this country. Honestly. Not that I still ask myself, if they give me that, honestly, they give me that 1 month, I don't even know what I would do.
It's 1 month you can achieve a lot.
Yeah, in this country you can achieve a lot for yourself.
Let's just say
Jonathan is trying to be the honorable person. But honestly,
because no, this politics of it in here. I've been looking into.
Hey, I will vote for you. Don't worry. Come 20 words, 20,000.
I've been looking into the politics of the stuff. See, it's not really hard to be a good leader. It's not really hard. You said something. So far, you can do this. Then, if you want to still embezzle, you can still do that and fine. But so far, you are doing the right thing.
The right thing.
I know always our leader. They know the right thing, but they choose not to do it. Because you can't say a leader doesn't have a special advisor. They do have.
They do. Yeah.
And just like what you said, if someone is doing bad, then you can't correct him. For his own mind, he's doing good. And there's something we call money. Like this money, once you have money, Money is power. This is our country.
Yes.
So when someone wants to give you an advice, you can easily pay him off. You can easily buy that's his advice.
Advice,
You
yes.
pay him off and tell him to shut up. Just look, for instance, now you are the president. I'm your advisor. Then you are doing something bad. I mean, I want to give you advice. And deep down in my own background, I know I'm struggling financially. Then you offer me 1 billion to shut up. To call them, I will shut up.
Before.
That's what I'm saying.
I think you said we will not shut up. I'll ask somebody to give me call. I'll bring you call on the show. I'm like,
Hey, I will shut up. Why? Because money.
You use it to at least.
Yes, because you want
Boost yourself.
Yes, I need to boost myself, and I will shut up. But I will still come with advice on another deal, because I will know you will still give me
Another money.
and I will shut up. So
Business.
that's why the thing keep continuing.
Yeah.
That's why if you want to remove someone from one party, they will fight to make sure they still remain.
Yes.
Yes, make sure they still retain it. So them now being on top, they know what they are doing.
Definitely.
You can't tell me they don't
In
know what
as
they are
much
doing.
as they know what they're doing, good governance in Nigeria has to start from us. You can be a good person and know that, oh, when I get into this leadership position, I want to be a good person. But the people around you will frustrate you into becoming a bad person.
Definitely.
It's facts. Look at roads in most of these areas that need repairing. Do you know that the government have released revenue for these roads? But those what do they call themselves? Those people in charge of that area will be like, you will first settle me. Another person will come, it's me that is chairman. You will settle me. By the time they settle 15 to 20 people, revenue for road for 50 million has entered 10 million. And then instead of putting the right things, they start sand filling road.
I can also
Let me chip in. This thing you just said, like road construction, revenue and all those. You know that when they want to do, let us say for instance, if you are into trailer business that you are importing, or if you want to send your driver on an errand, in separate money.
every junction in the street.
Because you don't want him to touch from your actual income, you need separate money. So once you reach the junction, that's what I believe the government are doing that to local chairman. They will give them money to say, okay,
something like this
in case something like this want to occur, use this money and sort it. Use this money and sort it. This one is for the budget. I'm sure they are doing it. Because for instance, at least our road here, community road, I've done that road for long. I don't know what's going on with that road.
Let me tell you what's going on.
You know the road.
I will tell you what's going on. Not I'm not on that road committee. Let me tell you what's going on. An individual would want to repair the road by themselves.
God bless you.
And some certain person will tell them, settle me first. I want to repair road for you
For
people.
community.
My money.
It's happening.
And you not tell me yes.
That road. You got
The
wanted.
problem is from
The problem
us.
is for months.
It's from us.
Obvious.
I want to repair road for you with my money because it's affecting my business.
Yes,
You will not still tell me to pay you.
Imagine.
Are you serious?
that's Nigeria.
That's Nigeria.
That's our
That's the
country.
entitlement.
Somebody said Nigeria is the
Igalo
only
wanted
place.
to repair a road close to his orphanage from the beginning to the end. Do you know that the community people asked him to bring 500 million?
Wow.
To repair road or road
Yes,
that
You
benefit
know that just
everybody.
go to his orphanage.
I will go and sit down.
Just imagine 500 million.
Yes, that's it. You
will just sit down.
Now,
Just
because
look up now.
there's no how you have a budget, and if you keep breaking them down, the remaining one is what? It's nothing. You not start seeing them. No offense to anybody. Something that has quality has been reduced. The sand of how much? Instead of buying the normal sharp sand, you buy the normal road sand, and you repair the road today. Before the ending of that year, the road is bad. So I think we need people to look into things like that. We do not say do not take money, do not take stipends from people. We do not say do not remove anything, but at least show workings. Let there be evidence that, oh, this money was given and this was what we were able to achieve. I feel it would go a long way.
Yeah.
It will go a long
And
way.
we should start talking to ourselves.
Ourselves, definitely. It starts with us. The corruption begins and ends with us. Now, this is actually linking to my second question. Yeah. Growing up as a child, I said I was going to be a lawyer. I can still argue with you forever with points. But my first school I was supposed to go to was University of Abuja. I already got admission and everything. The only thing that happened was we had that Boko Haram issue, and I was just like, you don't go die, things like that, stay in Nigeria, and stay in Lagos rather, things like that. Now, one way or the other, Nigeria has happened to me. I now had to now wait how many more years before I could go to the school I went to, which is in Lagos. Now, the course I was supposed to study, I didn't even study it. And I had to study something else that is aligned to what I like. So now, I know it has affected every one of you. So, I hope you don't mind me asking personal questions. What was your dream growing up?
To be frank, I wanted to be the president of Nigeria.
Okay, you still get there. Never say never.
Because now when we are not seeing the struggle.
The struggle is real.
We know it really are. But at least at the end of the day, I found myself doing music. And I love what I do.
Okay.
I got inspired by that Green after his death.
Yeah.
So I thought I would go into rap. But later in the day, I want to
see?
enjoy this sweet melody of it.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe before the end of this show, you sing for us now. We just don't mind me. So, Jonathan, please share.
Growing up as a child.
Yeah.
And I have many dreams growing up as a child. At first, I started to be a footballer,
Okay.
pastor,
Okay.
and scientist.
Okay.
That's the tree. But I first focused on the football aspects while growing up. Then I was good. I know I was good then.
Okay.
I have
Because you thought you were good.
I know to me.
To him, he knew. No, now. Who would know you better than yourself?
To me, I know.
He knew he was good. Okay.
Because I started playing football at the age of 6. Like I played with grown up. At the age of 10, I was in a league.
Okay.
At the age of 13, that's when I pursued a football career. My first trial, I went to my first trial, second trial. They told that when I finally went to the agents, I was supposed to travel to a team in Belgium. That's when Nigeria happens. Like the way they switch is on the money aspect. And they asked me to pay and then I was only having 400,000 with me. And they said the total money is MC600. So I was running around for the other 200, don't know that. So I started scheduling another guy.
So that is not even up to it. Just because the person has that phone at that point in time.
Swap that stuff. So that was the first one. I just, though I was so pissed that I was so down. Then I see focus on the career. Second one come again.
Chai.
But then I picked up an injury on my ankle. That's what disqualified me. And even till now, if I still feel the pain inside, that's why I just lock up for the football aspect. Then the pastoral aspect, I faced the pastoral aspect. Actually, that was 2008 when I baptized. Then I was into church and all that. But Nigeria happens again. Then
So you be going back.
because then,
Oh my goodness.
then when I was still doing the God stuff, I couldn't get here for money. Like
Temptation.
yeah. So I was
No,
when I'm seeing my other colleagues doing this, I'll just be with my Bible going to Charlie. Emotionalized someone. I said no, let me do all that things. Then I started hustling, do and all that. Then when I went secondary school, I was supposed to enter science class, so to focus on my sciences stuff. And then I noticed the subject there, all those things.
You ran away.
Yeah.
You ran away. It's on Nigeria, you know.
No, that last part. So I then switched to art because I love anything art and all the theater, creativity and all that. So I just put the art. Even when I went to university, I moved into theater art and all that. So now, what I picture myself, I know which side I be now.
He needs to switch the video.
Oh, the way to me now, but at least we see that God. Like,
Yeah.
at least I'm seeing
Thank
that
God.
than where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Because even those people who started together, I know where they are now. I know where me I am now. So at least I give God the glory.
We don't always pray for a better yesterday. We pray for a better tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's better.
Yes, we're not where we used to be.
Yeah.
There's a growth. Because
And another thing, it's not about us. I think a lot of people out there, they have that dream also to be a doctor and all that.
Mhm.
But the system failed us. Now, I would say we now live in a system whereby chasing your dream is like survival of the fittest.
big time. Big
Like
time.
survival of the fittest. Because no matter once you are good at doing something, it's your passion. You know you make something from it. That's what we thought then. That's what. But now, like this, is like survival of the fittest.
Of the
You
fittest,
can be
yeah.
doing it without getting any recognition, and that without going to be looking down.
You'll be depressed.
I don't want to use the word depressed.
Depression.
You'll be depressed.
Because you're depressed, I won't pray for my enemy God to feel.
See, there are different forms of depression. You don't necessarily need to be in a deep place for you to know you're depressed. See, thinking alone is depression.
No, there's a difference between thinking and depressed.
There's no difference.
No, see,
There's no difference,
when you are depressed,
Mm.
that's when you don't have any other option.
No, let's call it a sin.
No.
I have options for this. It's a process. Depression is a process.
That's Nigerian.
Yes.
Nigerian thinks that depression is when you are sad. You have seen people that laugh a lot.
And they are,
Yeah,
that,
the happiest people are the most depressed person ever.
For sure.
So please change.
Let's just call it a state.
Yeah, it's a stage.
It's a stage.
Because you can be talking here now, you might know there are different types of depression: financial depression, emotional depression, physical depression. So it depends on which one. Do you understand? You don't necessarily have to be seated looking weird for people to know you're depressed. I can laugh, I can scream, and at the end of the day, I'm not happy inside.
Yeah.
Like I'm empty. Do you understand? You get me? So it does not necessarily mean there has to be a house where everybody's there inside and they're not doing anything.
Sure.
Do you understand? So yes, Nigeria happens to everybody. So Favor.
You can laugh.
I'm not gonna ask you first or last thing.
Okay. When I was like probably like 9, 10, 11, I still love K-dramas a lot. So I thought I would, travel to Korea,
You will still
learn their language, and probably, act in some of their movies.
Oh.
Then when I was about 13, 14, was in science class by the grace of God. I won't even lie. I was very good.
Okay.
Physics, chemistry, finished secondary school, WAEC, A's, B's,
Okay.
JAM. I got my cut-off mark to study medicine because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to study medicine in Unilag. That was the year my mom fell ill.
Oh.
So I was like, medicine is like 5 years. But in Nigeria, we're looking at like
7 years. Okay. Let's say 7. Let's not
7, 8 years.
7,
Strike and everything. And then I thought of the morning, they might ask me to buy a frog or
And those. Yes.
for project.
Yes, now for projects.
Wow.
And I didn't know how much a frog was going to be when I was in the university. So I told myself, I said, I don't think my mom has money for this right now. So what do I like? I asked myself. I think that was a moment of self-realization for me. I asked myself, what else do I like? What else do I want?
Can you do?
I loved music.
Okay.
I used to sing in church and all of that. I said, medicine, music, MM.
At least there's still
It's still there. So I was like, I'll just do this. I'll just do music.
Okay.
And I went to a music school. At that point, the music was not looking sketchy. Like, Because in my mind, I was like, all you have to do is have good songs. And once you just release them, boom,
Fire.
and you tell me. I saw the life. I'm still seeing the life. Anyway,
You get that.
I also want to do business, to be honest, but we thank God. Like you said, we thank God for where we are right now. So, I feel like we are limiting ourselves a lot as human beings. We're like, once we get to 30, people are like, come on, life don't they go, time don't they go, I don't get time again. But truth be told, this is it's not just about how old you are. You need to keep at the back of your mind that this is the only life you will ever live. So remember, even if you are 50 or 55, this is the only chance.
Let me go add to that. You will see an obituary of somebody that died, let's say 40 years, and you hear somebody say, this person is too young to die. Then you are leaving. You've not gotten to an height that you want to get, and they're telling you you're too old for this particular thing. So why do we put age in everything
age limitations on everything?
You see somebody that is no more, and you say this person is too young, and somebody is alive, and you're telling the person you're too old to achieving your dreams.
Exactly.
Why are we always? We should not limit ourselves. The only problem we have is the money or funds.
Yes.
I think if we have those funds or funds that we think we can use, there'll be no limitations.
Definitely.
Because I'm not expecting you to say, I'm so age, I cannot do this. Life comes. You can see somebody. How old is the richest man in the country or in the world? And he's still into business.
Exactly.
Till tomorrow, he still tell you, there's this idea that somebody brought. Let's do it. Because what? There's funding.
Yes.
So I don't feel we are limiting ourselves because we want to, but because we don't have proper funding. That still takes us back to our economy.
The proper funding is an issue, yes. But our biggest issue is that we place so much importance on our age. I'm in my 20s now. I'm in love with music currently. I'm doing music. If peradventure in my 30s, I fall in love with culinary arts and I want to go to a culinary school and learn how to make some really nice dishes, I can. Definitely. If in my 40s, I fall in love with maybe something else, I can do it. This is in the beginning of the year, people were like, 2026, this is my year. My darling, this is your only life. So it is not your month, it is not your day.
It is your life.
Only life.
True.
So even if you don't buy that car in your 20s, you don't buy that house for your parents in your 30s,
Who first buy?
you have time.
I would go there for sure.
Are you?
You have time.
Yes.
There is time. I feel like we should just the moment I was always very
Will
depressed.
I still agree with you when you say there's time?
There is
time.
No, I feel like that's the problem we
There's
have.
no time,
We
Faith.
keep saying there's no time.
No, the thing is, it's your life, your only life.
Yes.
I feel you can live in the moment, enjoy the moment. Tomorrow is not guaranteed,
Of course.
but today is. Yesterday
Do
was.
what you can.
So live in the moment. Like if you can see, you can decide to say in 30 years' time, I want to do this, and somebody might not live 5 years beyond now. So why not do it now? If you, like you said, you want to go into culinary school, do it now. You want to be able to learn how to edit, learn it today.
So the thing is, what if you're not in love with that thing today?
Live in the moment.
Exactly. We're living in the moment. I'm in love with music right now. So I'm living in that moment.
Enjoy
If
it.
a couple of years from now I don't love music, I will not force myself to remain in it. I would follow something.
But why do some people say music is inbuilt?
Music is. See, it's what she said now. It's not that she would not do
No, it's not that I
it.
don't do it.
Tomorrow, like she's not more in that field, and you tell her to come and perform, she will still perform there because
I saw music as a talent.
I never started with music from the beginning. I only got inspired by someone's person. Like that was
got
that.
inspired because
Now.
it was there.
now.
Yes.
You guys did not just know it was there.
Exactly.
See, now
Yeah, I
I
never
want
show
to-
any interest.
are you a football lover?
No, I love football. as
You love football?
Yes.
Okay, now I don't know if I'm correct with my analysis, You see Ronaldo and you see Messi. From my own view or opinion, Messi has an inbuilt what's it called?
Agreed.
Yeah, for football. He's a talent. Now Ronaldo, someone I love, like I admire a lot, has it too, but he needed to work hard to get to where he is now. That's why most people get to start to what's the English? Please help me out here. Start to compare. Now this is now bringing you back to what you are. Now you said you at first you didn't even want to. Somebody had to.
Yeah.
Now that's the same thing as inbuilt and also learning to grow in the process. Sure, you understand. Now my comparison for the both of them, both of them are goats.
Yeah.
They are greatest of all time. But for me, RCR for me. So that's the thing now. So we all grow into it. At a point in time, you might be like, oh, I like this thing, let me just go into it. Not knowing that it's already there. Sure, you understand. There are people that need to even work twice as hard to even get to where you just come into and naturally just boom. Do you understand? So that's why I'm like, every day you live is your moment. But the main thing that still boils down to us is Nigeria still happens to every of us. Every one of us. You can walk into a
Except
room
you be
now.
Nepo baby, sha.
Even Nepo babies too.
No be one Nepo baby tell us say Nigeria 3-4 years ago was tougher than Nigeria now.
I don't understand.
Fight.
The vibe. They don't. I don't think they will like tell you.
You wish to his own concept.
He should not talk.
Then
His concept.
maybe our
It's
own
not-
concept.
No,
Because
his own concept is not what
because the
right
Nigeria we
now.
know before, it's different from Nigeria we know now.
No,
Then
ma.
it might be
No.
difficult for some people. Then
Yeah.
it might be difficult for some people.
Then
And
we should keep quiet.
okay, that's your
Now, as we are seeing it now, the world that we are seeing right now, everybody can see people that are not living with us. People that are living abroad can testify that Nigeria is a very tough place to live now. But because what?
Do you know that as far as Nigeria can be this crazy, it is the best place to live in?
Are you sure?
Do you want me to know?
Yes.
So we have countries where they live based on tax. Are you feeling me? Now, in Nigeria, the latest phone, you can buy it at once. But there you can't buy it at once.
Why?
Because you're earning a certain amount. Your record is there. You go and purchase a phone of 1.5 billion and your allowance in a month is 300k.
What about in Ghana?
We can leave Ghana out.
I live in Ghana for 7 years, so
Okay. We can leave Ghana out of it. Let's just put a country where
We're talking about first world countries.
where tax is implemented. I will tell you, once you buy something above your limit for that month, they will check your record.
And that's good.
As how?
As how?
As how?
I should explain.
As how?
See,
You know why? That's why.
We all will do on the
That's why we no. At the same time, we grind our country. You can pay yearly.
Wow.
You can pay yearly. There you pay monthly. How many can you pay monthly in Nigeria as you are now?
Easy buy now.
That's what I say.
Which is not even easy buy now. Your rent. Can you pay monthly?
So
No, some people
that
think it's
that monthly stuff like Nigeria be practicing it before, but now I don't.
It's not possible.
It's not possible now. It's not.
Let me tell you.
How much do you
It's not
earn?
happening. It's not happening. But
It's
legally,
not.
no, legally,
Yes.
we pay a month. Like if my tenant wants to pay me now, if he's paying for a year, I'm going to write 12 months. I can't write 1 year.
But if the person does not pay you every month. He pays you at the end of the year.
No, it's
So okay, so now how can you see?
No, it's
See, that's the thing, eh? See, we in Nigeria here now, we already have a struggling spirit. So anywhere you go, you will survive as a Nigerian.
Definitely.
So even if we decide to say the bad parts, we should also still appreciate the country we're coming from.
Appreciate too.
yeah, no,
I appreciate.
You see how it's
no, no, sure. Well, that's the good, that's right.
yeah.
I'm
proud
proud
to be
to
a
go back to that.
Nigerian.
Some several times.
It's okay.
I'm just listening.
proud of my country.
I'm proud of my country.
I'm
like,
proud
of
of-
Nigeria.
I'm proud of
like,
See them, oh, see
but
them.
see,
Everyone-
but see,
The English was something better.
exactly.
Yeah,
Sometimes
definitely.
Definitely.
You see this idea of when you come from Nigeria, anywhere when you go in the world, you go make am. Na true.
Na reality.
That's the truth. I don't want to pass on this knowledge to my children.
Why?
Why?
This tough life.
That I live.
That what you know.
I don't want
It's
to
about
say
It's a survival spirit.
When my
about
children
influence.
That's the more reason why you should work hard.
exactly.
Don't I say?
Now once you enter government, 2 weeks there's the first call.
Yes. Okay, guys. Honestly, as much as I would want for us to continue this conversation, because if I even give Jonathan time to talk, he has a lot to say. Favor here too. Even my guy here, everybody has their experience. Like Nigeria has happened. So everybody. Yes, it's still happening.
Okay.
But at the same time, we should still look at the good parts. You understand? Everything in life will tell you has the good and the bad, advantage and disadvantages. So I would want for you to give in like a minute an advice to anybody out there trying to like live life. What would you tell them?
As a Nigerian, as human being, you just have to still believe.
Okay.
There is nothing impossible. Like me, I've always put God first. You see, I believe there is nothing I cannot try. There is nothing new I cannot experience. Do you understand? But and I believe that once you put your hand on something, like you wake up in the morning itself, it's a free gift.
Yes.
I get it. So believe that same free gift, that same free will, you can achieve, you can do it.
Do it.
You understand? Don't limit yourself. Don't let this now we day here. I came from a family of where nothing people believe nothing can happen. In fact, my dad today believe that don't do this business, don't do even the certain business I wanted to invest. They say, don't okay, this area, don't occupy this area. And they will start saying this and oh, I don't want to stay to that. If una time, una decide say una want sit down for one place, we will know 1 year old.
True.
Do you understand? So I believe just put it there that I'm going to achieve it, I'm going to do it, and I'll do it. That is it. And that has always been my spirit. And that's why I see every new thing. Oba one a year. Oba one a day. Oba one a day. Very soon now you go say Oba one a all time.
As long as money is coming in.
That is just me. Because I believe I can do it. So just believe you can do it, and it will happen. Try new things. Nothing too big. Start with 1 naira. It they go there, and I believe we will get there in Jesus' name.
So my lady.
Me? Advice. Okay. So my first advice would be to people about to enter the university or people that are just entering senior secondary school. Please, if you don't have a certain career set in your mind, please go to art class. I cannot emphasize this thing enough.
Yes.
Art is so broad. I feel
Yeah.
like every day I wake up in the morning, I regret going to science class. Because at that point in time, I felt like medicine was what I wanted to do. So I went to science class. There's so many things I've wanted to do now, or I've been wanting to do now, that because my certificate is from science class, it's
You can't.
yeah. So if you have a certain career path, if it falls in science, it falls in finance, it falls in art, go. But if you don't have a certain career path, please go to art. It is so broad. It will give you so many options.
Yes.
But in Nigeria, let's be realistic. You cannot have certain options in science the way you have in arts. You cannot go to school and read soil science now in Nigeria and expect to be something. You are not
Soil science.
You are in Nigeria. Wake up. Please. Go to art class. That's my first advice. And my second advice is for people like me that have had difficulty starting something. You are scared. That there are already people that are in that line of work. So you don't know if you have an opportunity to shine. But let me tell you something. Even people that have not been born yet, people that will be born in the next 10 to 20 years, will still go into that line of work.
Yes.
And they will shine.
Shine, yeah.
So the only problem you have is that if you don't start now,
True.
you are just wasting your time. prolonging your success. So start today. The sky is big.
Way big. Way big.
That
To contain everybody.
And shine.
Yes.
Plenty categories there for Grammy. Just start.
Okay, so to my guy on my left.
Okay, my first advice, just like my guy yesterday, if you want to go into something, don't limit yourself. Don't look like this thing I do big. Just start. And if you're starting from scratch, just pick one or two things. You can't do everything at the same time. If you are doing this, you are doing this, you are doing
I need to hear that.
then you will just lose concentration. So you don't need to focus on one, because nobody is born empty. We all have hidden talents. Just like what my guy says, he doesn't choose music. I thought it's an inbuilt. That's something that's within you. But it's later you just realize it. Because you can't say you are empty. Just you now, you might have something inside you, but you can't figure it yet. But as time goes on, you might figure it. So that's the thing. If you want to do something, just so far you are dedicated in that thing, that you put all your focus and say, this thing I want to do it. Trust me, you will achieve it. But me, I'm living testimony. Because when I want to consider football aspect, I mentioned football something. I was built with it. The time I noticed, even me myself, I didn't notice. Now when I went on a football match, like someone told me, say, you have this thing within you. I mean, I don't know. But when I start going, then I know that, and that's what my own specialty is. Then the second part, my own advice is coming to what my sister here said concerning the art something. That's a good point. If you don't have anything anything creative, you need to follow that art. Because the country now is art on itself.
Yeah.
Stand on it. Anything entertainment and all that is falls under art. So if you can, anywhere you want to go, you bring your certificate that you convert into art stuff, then definitely take you. That's it. So that's my advice.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, True Talkers. I appreciate my guests here for coming. It's not been easy, and I know my fans are actually going to enjoy and appreciate every words you put out there. So True Talkers, we really appreciate you for staying with us. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your shares, your comments. Keep it coming. And I also want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Rich King Entertainment, UC Global Entertainment. Thank you so much. To my girl for gifting me this outfit. Thank you, Naza Fashion Store. And a beautiful and handsome guest. Thank you. Also, thank you. Also, say thank you. So, please stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time. Keep sending your stories, your experiences. We would love to tell people your story. We would love for the world to hear your story too. And keep us coming, keep us going, keep us living. And we're also in the season of love. So we should probably just shout out happy okay, there's someone that has not long so but anyhow, happy Valentine. It's just love. It doesn't have to be intimacy. It's just loving your brothers as you love yourself. Like I love my sister, like I love my brother here. I love you too. So thank you guys for coming. And as you've honored us today, you'll be honored too. Amen. So guys, bye. See you later. Bye.
True Talk Podcast.